What up, 607?
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm DJ D Soul. We appreciate you coming down. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Where you from?
Little Rock, Arkansas, man. Born and raised.
Already. So how did Little Rock influence you to get into music?
Cause it's just everything I saw around me. I started writing about it when I was 10. I feel like I wanted to express it, and rapping is a free ass hobby. So
that's true. So you started at 10. So who are some of the first people that you remember listening to?
Man, I'm finna show my age. Boogie Down Productions, Digital. I never liked Run DMC, but Boogie Down Productions, Digital Underground, and when NWA dropped, I was like, okay, they rapping about what I see. So that's when I got really deep and heavy off into it.
Already. So you 10, you in Little Rock, you first started getting into hip hop. So what was your first experience going to the studio and recording like?
Going to the studio recording was, I had a couple of home studio things, but going to the studio recording, everybody had heard about me. I had a reputation. Remember, back in the day, it was only like 2-3 rappers per school, and I had a rep all around the city. So a new studio had opened up, and they wanted to get me on a song on their compilation. Okay. So they came and got me from McClellan and bought me some rallies and took me to the
Robbed
thing. Robbed me with some rallies, and I went and helped Steve make the beat on the Pup Dog compilation and did 3 songs and 3 hooks. And that was cool. That was the experience where I got to sit in there and really see how it went down. I didn't know you had to. Back in the day, you had to say the hook 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was different. Yeah, it was different.
Straight up. So how'd you get your name 607?
607 is the square root of my barcode because I'm a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a number that just keeps coming up in my life. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather on my father's side was really into music, and it skipped over my father, but it got me. His birthday is June the 7th. My first name got 6 letters. Last name got 7 letters. I can go deeper with the algorithm. It's a bunch of crap, though. It's like a 16-part thing. I'm going to say that for our private conversation.
Straight up. And talking about going deep and just your level of thinking, you did something really dope earlier today. Can you explain what you did with your rap going forward and back?
Well, that's old from before Prince EA did it. I know he tired of them tagging him, tagging me and his stuff, saying this guy. I did that in 03, and I was just a young, arrogant kid. I was tired of people comparing me to Eminem and Jay-Z, so I was like, I'm going to do something that they never have done, so I can't be compared to them. It didn't work, but the rap worked, and it was cool. At first, I just started reading books backwards. I used to get dropped off at Barnes & Noble and read books backwards, and that wasn't working. So I started reading magazines backwards, and they had more common phrases that read both ways. So I took notes, and after about 4 months, I had 16 bars, and so I dropped it.
Man, that is nuts. Well, let me tell you, it did work, because people remember that, and you stick out. Let me tell you this. I was an intern at Power 92 in 06. Trey told me about you.
For real? Man,
the
that's crazy.
The first 2 rappers from Little Rock that Trey told me about was Epiphany and 607. That's what I had to know about. And then he told me about the rap, but yeah, that's back then. And now
that's crazy.
We've never met. That's the crazy
thing. I guess it did work, man. That's
so now, man, you've been doing your thing. So you've been doing this for a long time, man. So what's some of the best experiences that stand out to you from doing this music?
One of the best experiences was being one of the only local acts to be able to go right before the headline at the Riverfest in front of 20,000 people.
That's dope.
Our set was an hour long. It was me, my brother It's Just Bobby, and G-Force, and my pops was up there with me. And normally I gauge the audience and see how they responding to know when to cut songs and go, and I couldn't see nothing but like the first 500 people. I got nervous after 40 minutes. I cut our set short. Really? I didn't want to be those guys to be like, Jesus, we get it.
I got you.
We ready to see. I think it was Ludacris that year.
Oh, okay.
So that was a super cool experience. That was a super cool experience. But rapping overseas is real cool too, and it's different. But it's not as rewarding as I thought it would be, because they do appreciate lyricism. But it's the people who are there who are new to see you, they just know about rap, so they just cheer every 4 bars no matter what you say. It was weird at first, because I started going overseas early before the whole world got connected. Yeah. So when it was still cool, and but it wasn't cool.
Okay. So what's one of the worst parts?
The worst parts of music is people using the music as a stepping stone to do what they really want to do. You know, people coming in because music is a hobby now. You can do it on a computer, so everybody can put out a mixtape. But they really wanted to be a brand influencer, or a guy who really wanted to be in acting and write TV shows. So he wrote these raps and put out these super intricate videos, but that's what he really wanted to do. They just kind of crowd up the space, and you can tell when art is created and there's no love involved, it doesn't stick. And you can tell that's really the worst part of it, just the market being so saturated. But I sort of like it on the same side, because it forces me to be creative. Just like the shoe game. As you remember, little black kids, we used to have East Bay magazine and carry it around. Being a shoe head. They used to make fun of us for being shoe heads. They used to say, y'all too serious about y'all tennis shoes. Now it's $1 billion industry. So now when all the cool shoes come out, like the Fear of God Nikes, they all bought up by the resellers, and I have to pay, 600% plus. But now it's forcing me to get even more creative with my shoe game, So it's kind of cool because the real artists, it forces us to be more creative anyway, and
still stand out. Almost going through this time period, like a lot of people were struggling and couldn't figure out, but I mean, you still just had to adapt to what's going on.
And that's what you have to do. I think that's my superpower. My superpower is adaptation. But at first, when you're an artist and you don't think about the business, you're like a colorblind chameleon. You don't know what to adapt to.
That's dope. Dope. I do want to go back to something. You said so much right there in 607, but something you said really cool is kids not really understanding their dream. And Charlamagne talks about that too a lot, where you only see so much that you think that's all you can do.
Yeah.
So they think that rap is all they can do, but like you said, it's other avenues that they can chase.
Do it, develop it, see what's happening. The thing about life is you have to figure out what you're kind of good at naturally, you know, without trying, and not what you think you're good at, what people applaud you for. Because we love each other. Everybody wants to like you. If you play your song and nobody says anything, that means they don't like it. Don't ask them what they think about it. If they like it, they'll tell you. If they like your drawings, they'll tell you. You see what I'm saying? So if you just develop that, but develop that with practice.
Yeah.
Because the talent is one thing, but to turn it into a skill requires practice, and do that and figure out a way to get a check from it. But if it's something like music right now where it's no money in it, then still use that. I still use this as my linchpin for all my businesses, but I use it to get commercials for TV and radio. I use it to get interviews with politicians and influence elections locally. So that's what you have to do. Still, don't abandon your talent just because it's not paying right then. Figure out how to use it to get in other doors.
I like that. Speak on what you're doing right now with the politicians and
definitely. I put out an album called Drive, and it's just about interviewing people with drive. And I started off interviewing the mayor, then I interviewed the civil rights icon Annie Abrams, and there was a judicial election coming up, and you know judges are nonpartisan, so they can't be Republican or Democrat or anything. So I was like, this is important for the hood because we're gonna be in front of these judges.
Yeah, a lot of people
so I went to interview them so the hood could know who to vote for, and it was cool because I got a lot of inboxes and emails and texts saying I voted informed for the first time instead of just trying to pick a black name or pick a name that sounded like it wouldn't convict me. And it was cool, just another way to use the music and your influence to do something in the community that affects it right then and there. Like we use music to affect an election. That's something that needs to be implemented, I think, countrywide.
Super cool. So how do you feel about where Arkansas is now? You've been putting in a lot of work, doing your thing. So what do you think about the state of Arkansas music now?
I love the state of Arkansas music. I wish we would stop looking at other people and waiting on them to okay it because we already have our own thing. Let's just look at each other. One of the weirdest things about doing music is when people say, I love your music. Why aren't you bigger? And it's like, if me and you got a connection with this music, why are we worried?
That's real.
Like if you got a girl, what if a girl said to you, like, I love you, why don't more girls want you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want me, who cares?
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like, let's just build something and enjoy this bonding we got. I got the luxury and privilege to interact with people who respond to my music, and they got the luxury and privilege to be able to walk up to a person who made a piece of art that they like. Like, that's a beautiful thing. That should be enough.
That's cool. That's super cool. I want to end with this 607. It's June, Black Music Month. I want to ask, what does Black Music Month mean to you, especially with hip-hop being the #1 genre of music, you know what I'm saying, right now? So what does that mean to you?
Black Music Month means everything, man. I don't really like church, but I'm conflicted because when we go to church, it's one of the first places where we go to learn about discipline.
Yeah.
And we learn about music.
Yeah.
Major, minor chords. We get a education that we don't even know we getting.
Yeah. And
we have used that and turned that into controlling $1 billion industry. So it's super important to me. I love it, and I love mumble rap, and I love kids because the new things that they're doing cannot be appropriated.
That's real.
It's got to be in you. So Black Music Month is everything. I support it. I support the old school guys, the young school guys, man, and I just my biggest dream is to be in the studio with 6 or 7 men and women who don't want to leave, and see what we come up with.
That's dope. 607, man. We appreciate this interview, brother. Been all good. Came down from the rock, show us love.
Yes, Lord.
Once again, y'all check out 607. Let everybody know about your social media before we get out.
Yeah, everything is I am 607, even the Cash App.
My man, 607. Y'all make sure to check him out. All right, 607. Peace.
Oh, it's official. We gonna do it in one take? 607 straight out of Little Rock, Arkansas, man. We in here. I do it so well. I get all the props cause I hit all my shots. I peel off the lot and go drip on the block. I hit up my pops, told me niggas to watch. He say I'm in trouble, I'm too stupid to stop. Shit, yeah, I do this shit so well. Nigga wanna trip or well, serving like a brick or a bell. Never ever get nowhere, riding on the bitch coattails. They wanna bring up the past, that shit gets so stale. Taking the Xan, did a decade in the can. Welcome back home, my G. Fuck is you saying? I cannot fear no man. That nigga bleed like me. Shit, yeah, I gotta get it out here. Niggas are pissing and shitting out here. That mean they eating. Our nigga trying to get even. You should be sitting out here, bitch. Let you see me cry, but I won't let you wipe my tears, bitch. What's between your legs can't hurt what's between my ears, bitch. I got a heart for sale. Fuck with me, I got a heart for sale. As is, no warranty. Water must lead, they stomp the player. Ass sitting on foreign seats. Foreign wenches on my trail. No cap, got a daughter across the map. She know daddy well. Both straps got safeties. I don't use them cause I'm trained to go. Your rap sound like your favorite rapper. You too plain to blow. No craps or spades. I like gambling, I'm too angry though. If your gang don't make you money, what the fuck you banging for? I do this shit so well. I do this shit so well. Nigga wanna trip for well. Serve like a brick or a bell. Never ever get nowhere. Riding on the bitch coattails. They wanna bring up the past. That shit gets so stale. She come at me strong, then I'm gon' shoot my shot. But don't lead her on. A thought gon' be a thought. You get on they nerve cause you smoke what you serve. You come hard, get curved. They like do not disturb. Ayy, lay back, ain't asking them out. Got racks and I'm passing them out like girls got cookies. You ain't worried about looking like a trick when you don't want cashing them out. You shook, stay your ass in the house. Big boss, that's how I feel. Better hit a hot note, suck a nigga, die slow. You ain't finna sign no weak ass deal. I let them snooze. Niggas that got diabetes wait on me to lose. No, next what I'm up to is really been fuck you cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Double the cost when you a boss, not your average OG. I lost my fans, friends, and money for standing up to the police. That what the fuck going on? Know how the fuck I eat. Just made a movie, went to the theater, filled up every seat. And when they buried me, I got to have a lot to say. I even inspired my enemies cause I took them licks and paved the way. I do this shit so well, I do this shit so well. Nigga wanna trip for well, serve like a brick or a bell. Never ever get nowhere, riding on the bitch coattails. They wanna bring up the past, that shit gets so motherfucking stale. That shit so stale. Hey, what? You bought your numbers though. How you bragging? Somebody you slept on. How you slept on digging no retweets? Biatch. Get up, bitch. You still sleep? Get up, bitch. I do this for real and not for the clout. Yeah. If this song was alive, it would have just did a virtual graduation. But we gonna do this for Sosa. Hey. Favorite, yo assassin underground, music vainglorious, it's okay, chant now, wax sound and sheep love to use fans cast out, track sound lifelike, omnipresent superpower, amateurs challenge the master and recognize, after their defeat, condemnation and sacrifice, jeering hell is hot, white flames embrace you, jeering yell, incubus fingers your cross, Jesus, Lord 6, had you figured out you psych, kids got you hype, the object precisely, face your fear, people hate your voice, can't state your claims, mockery breaks your poise. No, you don't. Love is what MCs play for. Hold up, fools, what are these jokes going on stage for? Respect our raw to kneel like men. Rave and cruise, Armstrong, you lose, we win. That was the forwards way. Here comes the backwards way. In a major way. I need that major pay. Yikes! When we lose you, strong arm cruise and rave. Men like Neil, alter our respect for stage. Ongoing jokes, these are what fools uphold. Foreplay, MCs, what is love? Don't you know? Poise your breaks, mockery claims your state. Can't voice your hate, people fear your face. Precisely, object the hype. You got kids, psyched you out. Ayy, figured you had 6. Lord Jesus, cross your fingers, incubus yelling here. You embrace flames, white hot is hell in here. Sacrificing condemnation, defeat thereafter. Recognize and master the challenge, amateurs. Power super omnipresent like life soundtracks. Outcast fans used to love sheep to sound whack. Now chant, okay, it's vainglorious music. Underground assassin, your favorite rapper stupid. I said that, I meant that. Yeah, you ain't got a cap to kick it. Telling the truth is my religion. Yeah, you see we don't follow trends. I need a big ending. That'll do.